Okay, I hope you were able to make some progress on the introduction. That went sort of like this. Okay, but of course with the passage of time, which is why I start working on this kind of thing in October. It takes some time. You want to build up a reasonable speed. I would say, like one, two, three, four, one, two, three, and four. So on and so forth. Um, of course, you only want to play it as quick as you can and play it well, but it's good if you can get a little bit of speed going with that. So what I have on the sheet, the same sheet, is I have the same part of the song, which I guess we'll call the chorus, the Gloria part, um, but more into the actual arrangement now. Look at this song as having two parts, and what we'll be able to do is put these two parts together in several different ways, which for me personally is always fun. I like the idea of reharmonizing, and especially with Christmas songs, songs that are short, and you're going to play several verses. It's nice to be able to mix it up a little bit. So we're going to look at two options that are essentially the same but have a little bit of variation. Two options for the same part of the song that we just played, calling that the chorus. So down on line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're basically going to be playing the same part, but down here on the 5, open, open, 3. Now what I have in parentheses are the notes that are just fill, and everything else is actually melody. So we have the first chord, that open D note is just fill, and then we go on with the melody. Okay, so what you're trying to accomplish there is you want to have as many of those last four notes ring as possible. So you start with the open E, first finger's already on the D, we drop the pinky onto the C, so they're all ringing together, and then we just lift up the first finger, and then we have that open B. So if I'm just going to play those four notes, there's a little bit of dissonance there, but once again, it's fleeting once you get into the entire song. And personally, I like that dissonance. I don't know if you've ever heard bells being played, but the bells almost have a natural dissonance to them, and are often used for playing, holiday music. But that little bit of dissonance, for me personally, is desirable and adds some charm. So that first measure, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and so you really want to strive for that connection. You can even just put your hand in this position and practice those final 4 notes. We get to the next measure, the pinky's already down, we're going to leave it there. Open, 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 5, and then a fill note. And then we have the 3rd fret of the B string. Once again, we want to have those 2 notes ring together, 3 to 5, and then to the open. Getting as much, you can't always connect all 4 notes, but you want to connect as many as you can. And then we have that 2 at the end of that measure. All we can really do is go down and get that. There's not much of an option there. But we can leave that, if we play cleanly enough, that open B right before that, number 2, can still sound. From there to there, they're both ringing. So to put those first 2 measures together, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Again, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. Going to the 3rd measure. So we're playing that G chord, we're kicking out the A string typically. Then a fill note, and then melody, 5, open, 5, open. Keep that 5 down if you can. Now, at the end of that line, we have that 2 open. So it would be nice to be able to just reach over and keep this down. Might not be possible for you, in which case just let go and go down and get those. So there's me holding on. You really have to open the hand up and stretch to do that. If not, just come down and get it. There's still enough strings ringing to give it some, keep it connected from note to note. From the beginning of that line, we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. One more time without me speaking. To that. Don't stress about trying to hold on to that. Either you can or you can't. It's better to let go and go down and get the note than, make such a big effort to hold it. Next line, so you see it says option 1, option 2. So after you play that first line we just played, you can either play option 1 or you can play option 2. They both have the repeat, and they're both the same melody, but once again, just reharmonized. So looking at option 1, after we play the previous measure, we come down to this D chord. Pretty simple there, right? And then we just have this series of 3-note chords. From the beginning of the new part, we have sorry. Then the second ending. Let me do that option 1 again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. Second ending. Okay, now option 2, which once again is just the same melody as option 1, reharmonized. It would start the same. It would start with the new section. Option 2. There it's the same as option 1, but then it gets a little different. We got this 2, 2, 2 open, which is an E minor chord, bringing the pinky down to get that 2 open, 1, and then we have a C major 7 chord, 3, 2 open, open, then a D chord. So I'm going to play it from the beginning of where it says option 2, the very bottom line. So you see you got those 2 open strings there, right here. All right. You can use that to get ready to bring these 3 fingers down. Okay. Sorry. And then from there, we would just slide the ring finger up to the C major 7. And that would repeat. Go back to the, the new section. Second ending. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the new section, which is the chorus. I'm going to play it 1 time through option 1 with the repeat, and then I'm going to continue right on and play it with option 2 with the repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that gives you a couple of ways of playing the chorus, and believe it or not, we're actually going to explore two other ways to play it. Like to get the most out of my songs, as you know. So we're learning a Christmas tune, but we're also going to be exploring a lot of harmonic possibilities, and it'll just be, you know, good for the left hand, good for the ear, listening and learning about harmonizing. And it's amazing what you can do with a simple song. So there you go on that. If you have any questions, I was glad that you asked for the video last time. I'm always happy to do that because I want you to be able to succeed at what we're doing, obviously. Okay, so have a good one, and we'll talk to you later.